set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. Tyreek Hill on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight.
From the gun, Jackson. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
And the Lions first down.
One play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Watch his slant. Watch his slant. 51's the mic, boys. 51. Tighten up. Tighten up. Pull together.
Now it's Jackson. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. And he won't get much. Maybe
Eddie
a couple
George,
down inside
carrier.
the 35 to the 34.
Tyrann Mathieu on the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
On the tackle.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Larry Fitzgerald.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
With
these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
Yards to go.
I can't believe they even let you play. Mike 51. Mike 51.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And it's caught. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
Short of the goal line.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. To throw is Jackson. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
To number 87, Rob Gronkowski.
Touchdown. There to make the grab. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, Chiefs nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line.
Jackson.
An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 45 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Dancing to his left. That is caught at the 7. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And now it's 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Jackson's pass.
It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
He's brought
That's
down
a really nice tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run on 1st down. George. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Deion Sanders on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
We got 4. We got 4.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
That would complete to Hill. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A 5-yard gain
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 10.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
George, the ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
At the 11-yard line.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Escaping the pressure right. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, but now it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
7 yards.
Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late 2nd quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, bad spot for you. But the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is, Ball security number one. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive...
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great play there.
Touchdown,
In the final
Chiefs.
seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
Hey, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right?
Chiefs,
Especially to the
14.
play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again,
and again.
and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. 9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down.
Patrick on the coverage.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Watch Ozzy, shot. You.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Hey. Jam him. Hey, report.
The final shot before break. Jackson. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a gain of 7.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey.
Mahomes pass.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season, and that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley, the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them Injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. They've all missed significant time, so it's been a tough year for injuries. Some teams are playing around them better than others, and we'll see how it goes the rest of the year, but we wish all these guys who are hurt a speedy recovery.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's put them on the buses.
They'll run here with Bo. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
20-yard line.
Yellow.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
We got 3. We got 3. We got 3.
Being chased out left. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Forced out to his left. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Toss play to Jackson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
9-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Greg Joseph.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
He's tight right here.
Now Jackson on 1st down. They're going deep for Hill. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick.